Leon, it's been 6 hours since our last transmission. I was starting to get worried.
Don't you mean lonely? Anyway, I started to feel dizzy, and then I guess I must have lost consciousness.
Lost consciousness? Maybe that has some connection to what the village chief was talking about.
Can't say. But I'm all right now. I'm gonna continue my mission.
Alrighty. Hey there, guys. It's Silver, your host, and we are back with more Resident Evil 4. Good evening, everybody. We are just gonna have a damn good time and aim to secure some ballistics in this stream. We are gonna secure them. So, hello everyone, hope we are well. I have a few gaming stories to tell people when the chat livens up a bit. And we have a few more people in. I know this one's kind of happening a bit late, so apologies for that. I had a meeting to host tonight for our membership's exec committee. So I didn't get off there until about maybe sort of 8:15, 8:15, and then I had to get everything wired up and set up. So time be a thing. And sadly, this is always the case, we never get enough of it. So we are gonna deal with some dogs here. I think there's a treasure drop up ahead, actually. Also, give me a moment. Just, you'll lose the picture for a sec. I'm just gonna very quickly switch the chat over because you will see. Cool, we have Samuel. Hey, dude. Just switching it over because sometimes people's messages do not appear properly. And you have to go top chat to get them in. Okay. Right. How are we anyway? Hope all is good. Hope all is well. Okay. That be a dog. That be multiple dogs. Hello, dogs. Hi, multiple dogs. Hope we are all well. That'll do it. Nice to have you in, Samuel. Pull up a seat. They do a lot of damage when they grab you like that, man. Need the shotgun. God, we're gonna die. Ah, first death of the run. First death of the run. We didn't waggle the stick hard enough. The stick was not waggled hard enough. And he died, for he did not waggle the stick with enough vigor. Oh dear. Oh dear. That is a very sad time. Wonder if we're going to get a few more in. I know this was a very last minute stream announcement. Like, we only put this up with about 45 minutes to spare. We're fine, we'll go again. Actually, can I use the harpoons? Will the harpoons work? Let's try it. I've never tried the harpoons. We'll try the harpoons, because I reckon all these dogs are going to follow. Cool. Here we go. Is it a bit tacky? Absolutely. Ha! It works. Nice. They actually considered that you might do it. Oh, that's great. That's actually great. I am a fisherman and I have gone fishing. I was about to say if they despawned, but they haven't. Still just standing there waiting. Yep, still standing there waiting. Okay. Shotgun is way better than the TMP for that. Nice to have you in anyway, Samuel. As I said, let us try and find that treasure, because I'm sure there's treasure here. Gone past it already. There it is. So we are keeping the Punisher until we get the red 9. And then we are going to be having the red 9 as our handgun for this run. Try some different weapons for a change. Get the second cat's... Oh. There's another elegant mask in the village. There's one in the village, one in the castle. We'll try to get a... I just started doing RE3 Let's Play. Nice, nice. We are probably gonna... If there's enough time before Resident Evil 9 comes out in next week... we will probably play some more of the classic Resident Evil stuff. Either 2 or 3. Gonna play a bit more 2 or some 3. You're gonna wait on RE9. I'll be playing it on release, dude. I'll absolutely be playing it on release. Quite the collection he's got here, and that's putting it mildly.
Things on sale, stranger. What are you buying?
What are you buying? Right, the rifle we are going to be keeping, so that needs upgrades. The TMP's sorted. The base handgun we're not keeping. We got rid of that. Punisher will go as soon as we get the red 9. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm very tired. It better be better than RE8. You're not. You and Leo aren't fans of RE8, are you? I don't believe you or Leo, Montum. I distinctly remember Leo saying she wasn't massively keen on RE8. I know you said you definitely aren't keen on it at all. I didn't mind RE8. I thought 7 was good. And a lot of people don't really give 7 that much time. Hang on, I've gone backwards. I don't mind Evil Within. The only problem is Evil Within is really buggy. I think there's only 2 problems I have with Evil Within. 1, it's really buggy and it has a lot of crashes. And 2, or at least the console version did. And 2, there's a lot of really cheap instant death scenes. And I'm not huge on that. Kind of really unfair instant death or dead end moments. Nah, I played the PS4 version, dude, and I thought it was really buggy. I'm sure that... Was there a PS3 version as well? I'm not sure if there was a PS3 version. Was there? I don't remember. There might have been, and I might own it. I'll have to look in my PS3 section that hasn't gone in the cupboard. Got him. Okay. So I do vaguely recall playing a PS3 version. I don't remember when the PS3 version came out, to be honest with you. I really don't. I genuinely don't. I nearly tilted back in my chair and fell over. God damn. Hand grenade. We're keeping all the incendiary grenades for Mendez because he's really vulnerable to those. The incendiary grenades are really good in a niche kind of way. They're very good against some enemies and like garbage against the rest. Okay. Right. Was that have you played Silent Hill 2 Remake, or I have played Silent Hill 2 Remake? I'm not very good at Silent Hill. I played a bit of the first one, a bit of the second one, and I got quite far into 4 and that. Well, like, the first kind of half an hour of the third one, half an hour to an hour. We didn't get very far at all of the third one. And then I played a good ways into the 4th. Like, well into the second set of worlds. If you like Dead Space Remake, you'd like Silent Hill 2 Remake. I've not really played much Dead Space, but people have recommended that too. They've said it's pretty good. Dead Space in general, I mean by that. Solves that problem. Well, definitely one way to clear them all out. Good, the amber ring. Do you play do you like Resident Evil on this channel? Yes. Do you play a lot of Resident Evil? Yes. An awful lot of it. We do like it. We do like it. Did you also enjoy my loaded fries short last night, folks, in chat? Because I certainly did. Also, thank you for stopping in, Samuel. You're the only one in so far.
I've obtained an object that resembles a cult group's insignia.
Wonderful, Leon. Head back to the church. Ashley's safety is our immediate priority.
Delightful. Let's get out of here. Should be finishing the village before too long. It's not actually long until we start the castle, to be fair. We'll have another stream of this probably tomorrow. And then we're going to be streaming GTA 5 with Johnny on Saturday. Welcome.
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
What are you buying?
What are you buying? What are you selling?
Okay. Got the green gem for the mask. Bangle can go.
Ah, thank you.
What do you mean school is gone, dude?
Ah, thank you.
Is your old school closed down or something?
Thank you.
God, why am I so tired? I feel like I've been hit by a truck. I genuinely do. Wasn't that a shame? Closed down due to health and safety. That's certainly an achievement. I can't say I've heard of a school that was so bad it actually closed down due to the health and safety regulations. Okay, so that'll stay until after the fact because it's got the kind of different color surrounding it. Leo, hey, how are we doing? You ready to say to El Gigante? Say hello to El Gigante? Sorry I'm late tonight, Leo. I had a meeting. I didn't get finished with it until just after 8, and then it took me about a good 30 minutes to get everything set up and plugged in because we're streaming from PC. Músculos. No, I was late starting, Leo. We were like a half an hour late starting. You're fine. You got to spend time with family. That's important. Spend time with your sisters. I do pub quiz. Okay. Right. He's a happy boy. Did we save the dog yesterday? We did. Good. I thought I don't remember. My brain did a derp. Oh, sorry, not yesterday. It's Tuesday. Tuesday. I was at pub quiz yesterday. We came 4th out of 9 teams. We had a very, very good first 2 rounds. In fact, we were on fire like round 2 and round 3. And we were pretty much 2nd place at the end of round 1. We'd gone up to 1st place by the end of round 3. And then by round 4 we had a very, very bad round in the general knowledge and then dropped to 4th out of 9 teams. We were about 7 points off a single question, finishing in 3rd. And 2nd place get drinks vouchers for the next that are valid for like I think it's either 4 to 6 weeks after the quiz, and then 1st place gets the cash winnings that people have used to buy in. What? Okay, fella. Alright, I won't question it, but I've certainly got questions, if you catch my drift. You're gonna have to give me a sec as well, my game's lagging. Let me just, close my browser. It shouldn't be lagging. But I use Firefox, and Firefox is such a memory-hungry browser that it's crazy. So, Silver, how are you readjusting to the English way of life? It's unnecessarily... It's very, very quaint, quiet, and boring compared to the much more loud and bombastic Land of Bald Eagles. No, I tell a lie. I mean, to be fair, everything in England is a bit quaint and boring compared to the way they do things in the States. It's all just, a bit... It is just a bit quaint and boring. There's no 2 ways of putting it otherwise. It's all very much, ooh, Enid went down to Badger's Hole and visited the post office. Saying that, Suki lives in a small town in the Bible Belt, about the same size population-wise as my town, so about maybe 17,000 people. So, I mean, the only difference is the nearest city is about a 45-minute to the nearest, like, large city is about 45 minutes to an hour's drive from her. Whereas the nearest city from me is about, I'd say, well, depending on which one you want to go to, Leeds or Hull, 30 minutes to an hour on public transport. Bear with me. Just gonna close that browser because it's making my game. Oh, she lives in Tennessee, dude. There we go. That should be much better on my computer's memory. Because Firefox is, England seems very quaint, quiet, and straight-laced compared to America. I've always had that feeling. America's always done things bigger, better, and with far more pizzazz to it. Their TV commercials have got more energy. Their way of life is a lot more fast-paced depending on where you are and has a lot more energy. The people are just have just got that little bit more energy about them. Whereas England always seems very restrained and, you know, a bit polite and overly sensible and very set in its ways. That's just my own experience from my own sort of, like, observations, really. I can't say much more than that. Nah, Tennessee, dude, not Texas. Not Texas. It's crazy all the weather that Nashville got, though, when I was there. Like, I've been with Suki and my family to Nashville. We spent, like, was it like a 3 or 4 day trip in Nashville? Years ago. By the way, Silver, about your Sable short. How is it she came to be dubbed Pavy Mew? I wish to know the adorable backstory. Half the time I don't even call her Sable. You'd be surprised how, like, she's barely ever called Sable. In true, you know, almost parental fashion. Suki only really calls Sable Sable when she's kind of grumpy and misbehaving. Half the time even I just call her Pab. Bakushin, Bakushin, Bakushin! Hello, Mr. Mango. I keep expecting one of these days you're gonna come into the chat and be a pair, but no, you don't subvert my expectations. Pull up a seat. Pull up a seat. Hey, Ace is in chat. I got my last Pokemon party member, dude. I got my last Pokemon party member. Got them today, and just considering the movesets, and I've slapped the XP share on them and put them through the Elite Four once already. Gone through the Elite Four again with the XP share on. So they're about level 30, and I think I have decided on a moveset now. So my last member is set in place, and I'm replacing one of my current ones with them. My controller's died. Aren't you mean? Excuse me. Frickin' batteries on these controllers, dude. Hang on. Oh god, did I not charge half of these before I left? I literally don't think I charged half my batteries before I left. Oh god. And somebody's borrowed my battery charger again. It's not here in the room with me. I wish people... I just beat red. Good. I've just got my my final party member and gone through the Elite Four. I'm still on 9 badges. I knew you'd overtake me. Yeah, so me and Ace use a USB controller. I don't have a cable handy. We are down to 1. I'm gonna have to charge all of my batteries tomorrow. Because we're playing this again tomorrow. Yeah. So I've just got to get this this team member up to level 50 and finish getting the last couple of TMs. Alright. We are going to have to charge everything. Yep. It's official. I'm just checking now. I didn't charge anything before I left. Because I was in such a rush. So this is my last pair of batteries. I'm now going to have to find my charger because somebody's taken it. I think these were single-use ones that have long since ran out of juice. Yeah. Yeah, we're officially out. Well, isn't that annoying? Oh, well, I'll get about 12 hours on these. Proceeds to drain half the National Grid charging controllers. We're fine. I should have 2 sets of 2500 batteries and 2 sets of 13s. I can only find one set of 25s. So they've either just vanished mysteriously. Okay. Let's secure some ballistics. Also, good news. My PSP works still, Ace. I'll tell the story for the rest of chat. So, I have a very large anime collection, as anybody who has been through the shorts feed will know, like a shockingly large wall shelf sized anime collection that I've been collecting since about my mid-teens. So I decided, because I actually had a duplicate PS5 game. I had like 2 copies of RoboCop because I bought the special freaking dual title copy that has both Rogue City and Unfinished Business on it when it came out. So that means I had a duplicate copy of RoboCop Rogue City, and I also, from anime Christmas box bundles, have duplicate anime Blu-rays and multiple like duplicate sets of anime on my shelf. So I was getting all of that together. I'll tell you what, we'll save Ashley and then I'll tell the story. Yeah, still coming. Yeah, we'll save Ashley, then I'll tell the story. Cool. Oh, no. Like, Leo. I wouldn't use the term otaku. Not anymore. I'm definitely an anime... I used to be an enthusiast, and now I've kind of just gone down to... should we say... a reasonable fan of anime. As I've kind of got a bit older. Like, I do still watch maybe about 4 or 5 new good series a year if they're decent. But it's mostly... We'll keep that. I usually rewatch old stuff. Hey, Space Ghost! I'm seeing someone, me. Is it dating or hallucinations? Isn't that what otaku means? Otaku's more a term for like a mega enthusiast, whereas I'm just kind of just a fan these days. I wouldn't say I'm that into it as I used to be. Bought my coworker a Get Better Soon card. What's a weeb then? I've always classed it. And I'd say an otaku is somebody who is like invested in all the major releases, is actively following the anime sphere, and keeping track of all the happenings. We need these for Mendez. So, you know what? Oh, this hurts. Yeah, forget the Flash. Whereas, don't get me wrong, I have anime tattoos. I was definitely say I border on I would have bordered on the kind of otaku slash hardcore fan, like mega enthusiast, in my kind of, I want to say, late teens, early 20s. Whereas now it's kind of just like, as I said, I watch maybe 4 or 5 seasons of new anime a year. And I'm not as invested in the general anime sphere as I used to be. Right, that should be good. Yeah. You're playing the new Starship Troopers game on release. Easy. Easy. It's more just a positioning of pieces. I have colorblindness issues, and I can still see this from piece positioning. They're just from practice. Hey, thank you, dude. Thank you, appreciate it. Is Otacon just an otaku, then? Possibly. I have PTSD from it. It took like an hour. Yeah, it's more just rehearsed from memory. Ballistic secured, chat. BRB, says Leo. No problem. Are you playing the new Starship Troopers on release?
Hey, take it easy.
When's it come out?
No!
When's it come out, Samuel?
Calm down. Everything's going to be just fine. My name's Leon. I'm under the President's order to rescue you.
What? My father?
That's right. And I have to get you out of here. Now come with me.
Do I have to turn the volume down at all, or are we good? March. Maybe. I don't know. I might.
It's Leon. I've succeeded in extricating my subject.
Good work, Leon. I'll send a chopper over right away.
Where's the extraction point?
There's another trail that you can take to get out of the village. The chopper will pick you up beyond there.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Cool. Right. We've secured Ashley, so I'll tell the story. So I was clearing out a load of duplicate anime, like, Blu-rays and stuff from my collection. And also grabbing hold of that RoboCop game that I've got 2 copies of. Don't get me wrong, I'm actually more interested these days in Japanese social culture and what's going on within the country as a whole, more than I am anime and the pop culture. And anyway, when I went through all of that, I also decided to go through my my Nintendo box full of all my Nintendo DS and 3DS games and that kind of thing to check if I still owned a couple of different Pokemon games, which I thankfully do. They're still in the boxes in the case. That then made me think about my PSP. So I went into the back of one of my top cupboards, took out a load of my PS1 games and PS2 games, then got all of the PSP stuff out, and found my PSP sitting in the Nintendo storage case in its old battered kind of peeling felt case. So once all that was done, I decided, you know what? I was looking on CEX for some of the prices of some of the games I own, and dudes, I have some very rare, very pricey collector's items in this room that are going for a lot of money. Easily a couple of £100 per game. My XA, what's up, me, my standard spy. Goddamn Space Ghost. But after looking at it all, it made me want to play my PSP instead of actually sell any of this stuff. So I got my PSP out. I put a load of the PS3 games away from my shelf that I haven't played or aren't likely to play in years. Put the PSP stuff in its place, and then today I went into the bottom shelf of one of my drawers that's just full of wires and actually found and pulled out both my PS Vita. Oh, I found my PS Vita as well. I pulled out both my PS Vita and PSP charge cables, and I cleaned up my PSP cable with a wet wipe, cleaned all the dust off the cable, and plugged it in. Stand-up tour when I want to be here for Space Ghost stand-up tour. Hamburger helper only works if the hamburger is ready to accept that it needs help, otherwise it's just hamburger intervention. I've had hamburger helper at Suki's, it was actually quite nice. You made $100 off scrap yesterday, nice. Nice. Thank you for the donation, by the way. Oh, no, Mango, I do still have my Vita, and I have some good JRPGs on there as well. So I plugged in my Vita charger this evening, sorry, before my my meeting that I had, and it actually started charging. And I switched it on a couple of hours ago, and it's still working in perfect condition with the memory card in and everything. And yeah, so I have a working PSP with a load of games, some of which are actually rare collector's items. So what I'm actually going to do is showcase a lot of these rare things that I've got in the shorts feed. I'm actually going to showcase a lot of the video game collector's editions that I've got, some of the rare PSP and Gamecube games that I have, and actually show them on the channel. And make like a little playlist collection of them. And actually tell you how much they're all worth. Green and yellow, it needs red. Fine. Oh, that is red. Fine. Oh, bugger. Okay, but when are you going to leave the first village with Elia? It's a good question. Sometime before we die of old age, Reese. Someday before we die of old age. I don't want to waste that. Right. I tallied it up from some of the stuff I have in here. I probably have eBay prices probably $1,000 to $1,500 of expensive collector's edition video games in here that I have get rid of top chat. Oh no, dude, I've actually moved it to live chat this time. I just missed your comment there. At an electronics show a couple of weeks ago, I found an iMac G3 computer with a mouse and keyboard. Nice. Nice.
I'll take the girl.
It's Osmond Sadler, ruler of this fine religious community.
Know, my name is Osmond Sadler, the master of this fine
religious
community.
He's a master of debating.
To demonstrate to the whole world our astounding power, of course. No longer will the United States think they can police the world forever. So, we kidnapped the president's daughter in order to give her our power, and then send her back.
No.
He's a level 70 mage. What moveset do you think he's got, my man?
I think they shot something in my neck.
You see what I did there,
What did
Mango.
you do to her?
We just planned
Debating.
a little
Yes.
gift. Oh, there's going to be one hell of a party when she returns home to her loving father. But before that, I thought I might bargain with the president for some donation. Believe it or not, it takes quite a lot of
Doma
money
arigato, Mr.
to keep
Ganado.
this church up and running.
Faith and money will lead you nowhere, Sadler.
Oh, I believe I forgot to tell you that we gave you the same gift.
When I was unconscious.
Oh, I truly hope you like our small but special contributions. When the eggs hatch, you will become my puppets. Involuntarily, you'll do as I say. I'll have total control over your minds. Don't you think this is a revolutionary way to promulgate one's faith?
Sounds more like an alien invasion if you ask me. You okay?
Leon, what's gonna happen to us?
Don't worry. We got into this mess. We can get out of it.
At least money doesn't leave you on read for 12 hours. Okay, cool. We're doing alright. Progress is being made, chat. Cancelling your free subscription before they bill you is like an extreme sport. You've just reminded me. I haven't really played, yeah, we are gonna have to bin something. I don't wanna ditch a red herb, sorry. Oh, this is difficult. Oh, no, that's fine. That works. Full heal. That needs organizing. I don't like it. Excuse me. Yeah, it sounds like a good Olympic sport. And he's cancelled in record time. He's cancelled in record time. That'll do it. Apparently, a few sought-after Nintendo 64 games are jumping up in price. I have one called Rocket Robot on wheels. I've seen it go for $100, just the cartridge alone. Yeah, a PSP that I've got called a PSP game that I've got called Persona 2: Innocent Sin. I bought it like freaking 15 years ago from a very, very niche JRPG publisher called Ghostlight in the UK. I bought it for like maybe 30 quid back in the day. 30 to 35, maybe 40 quid tops back in the day. It has sat sealed in its shrink wrap in mint condition in the back of one of my cupboards full of my games and is now going eBay prices for like £170, maybe about $205. It's crazy. Never even opened it. Never even unsealed it. Persona 2, that's the one with that guy, isn't it? Yes, the guy. I know a little bit about... I know a tiny bit about the plot of Persona 2. But so tiny, it's crazy. It's just like... You play as a lass. And, in one of the scenarios, I think, and that's it. Because there's two versions. There's Persona 2... I don't know if the one I have is Innocent Sin. I'll get it in a minute and check. Either way, you'll see it on the shorts feed soon enough.
Leon, shoot those barrels on that wagon.
Ride my wagon. Short control bursts, I guess. Cool. There we go. You still here, Reese, or have you gone? Just curious. Oh, this is so frustrating. Right, 1 minute. 1, 2, 3. I don't want to throw the eggs away. I don't want to throw the eggs away, but we need the rifle rounds. One of the rare games Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut was a Blockbuster exclusive, going for about $2,000. That's impressive, dude. We need the grenades. Okay, so we do have 5 incendiaries. We'll get another one in the shed later, when we actually fight Mendez. So we can take that rifle ammo. We can reload. Cool, got the spinel. And the money. Show me the money, Mr. President. Show me the money. Okay. Show me the money. Show me the money. Not at all that's an evil reference.
Welcome. Got some rare things on sale, stranger. What are you buying?
Yeah, Red 9. Red 9. Hey, Tyler's here.
What are you selling?
How you doing, dude? Okay, we will sell the Punisher.
Ah.
I'll buy it at a high price. Thank you.
What are you buying? What are you buying? Ah, a choice of an avid gun collector.
It's a nice gun, stranger. Yes, it is. Oh my god, we don't have the space for it. Oh, dislike. I dislike the lack of space we have for it. Oh, I'm not going to throw any more grenades out. Yeah, pull up a seat, Tyler. It's nice to see you.
Thank you. What are you selling?
What are we selling? That is a very good question. Sell the spinels.
Is that all, stranger?
Thank you.
What are you buying?
It hits very hard, this gun.
Thank you.
Trade-off is, as far as handguns go, the reload speed in the early segment of the game is a bit atrocious.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Obviously, TMP gets an upgrade.
Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Thank you.
Shotgun goes when we get the riot gun. We might keep the riot
What
gun,
are
I
you
don't know.
buying?
I'm not bothered about the stock for the Red 9. We might get it.
Come back anytime.
I don't know. We'll wait until we get the larger carry case anyway. Because right now we do not have the carry case capacity for that. Actually, examine. We could do with a tiny bit more firepower on that. Netflix needs to stop asking me if I'm still watching and ask me if I moved the laundry to the dryer yet.
What are you buying?
Netflix is excellent for procrastination like that, dude. We might just get the first set of upgrades, actually. So yeah, we'll come back to that. For now, the first set of upgrades won't hurt our finances that much. I do like the Red 9. It's a very that's a Chinese Mauser pistol, isn't it? The Red 9 looks like the Chinese Mauser that Ava has in a Snake Eater. Speaking of which, guys, I am still so excited when we get Master Collection 2. I mean it. I am absolutely playing MGS4 for the first time. So I will ask in advance, please no spoilers, because it will be, apart from the little beginning bit up to where we fight Laughing Octopus, I have not played any of that game. The octopus be laughing. Wonder if they'll still have the iPod in MGS4 on PS5. I bloody hope so. Like, Mango, don't be thinking me too old for this, but I still use an iPod Touch. It goes with me everywhere I go. It's always in my pocket whenever I'm out. I am still using my iPod Touch to this day. As a few of you well know, I got it for the Christmas of, I believe it was 2022. About maybe 3 or 4 months before Nintendo announced that, Apple announced that they were discontinuing them. I love my iPod Touch, and I still have one of the little square nanos on my desk somewhere as well. I need to get a cable for that and try and get it switched on. I'm having a little moment of revitalizing and repairing my old tech. I'm just happy that I've got my PSP working again. I'm so happy about that. This thing sounds like it has weight to it. Okay, search around. More handgun, very good. Yeah, this thing packs a punch. So you are in an octopus garden. You are in an octopus's garden. Ringo Starr would be proud. I am very, very glad that you made that reference. Also, it's very nice to see that my dad has been listening to so much Beatles. or so much of the Beatles recently. He's had them on the car stereo. I think he listens to them on occasion when he does house cleaning. You know that you'll be glad. Right. Move back. Wow, that hatchet was a very narrow miss. Oh my god. Move, Ashley! Move, Ash! At least they don't run when they're parasited. Jesus. Oh my lord. It was 62 years on February 9th when the Beatles performed on the Ed Sullivan Show. 73 million people watched. I love your music trivia when you come into chat, dude. Makes me smile. You are good for the odd bad dad joke, and you are very good for your music trivia. And I do respect that. Yep, so that's going to be my next little endeavor, chat. I got my PSP out. Cleaned it up and got it working again. I'm now just going to clean the front screen with a wet wipe and put a screen protector on. And now I'm going to get my my iPod Nano out. Because I've got two Nanos. I've got the final generation of Nano. That's still sitting in my cupboard. It got cracked when it got cracked in 2018. When I went away before the pandemic to spend time with Suki. It actually fell out my pocket, or slipped out of my pocket, and fell between the fell into the gap between the wheelchair seat and the wheelchair wheel. Got caught on the wheel and the screen cracked. Never was able to replace that, and I was devastated. So it still turns on, it still works, it's just the screen is cracked and broken. And yeah, I got a freaking the last generation of iPod Touch many years later. I've also got an iPod Shuffle in here somewhere as well. I would love to get all my old iPods working again. I would genuinely love to, because I still use iTunes. Yes, I realize I'm very retro. Dude, I had an MP3 player for years before I updated. You can still buy MP3 and MP4 players. No shame. No shame in any of that. Hang on, let me back up. Like, in this room alone, I have probably 3 working iPods, a broken iPod, a PS3, 3 Nintendo DS's, 2 PS2s, 1 boxed in mint condition that are selling on... Boxed mint condition PS2s are selling on average for about 500 to 600 quid. Got one of those in here. Gamecube. Frickin' PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5. I was actually playing my Switch and my 3DS a lot when I was at Suki's. I started that Pokemon Soul Silver playthrough when I was at Suki's, built up a whole team, and then issued Hatsu, our mod in chat, a Pokemon match. He built up a team in the last sort of week and a half when I was coming back from Suki's. And, yeah. Or, between me coming back from Suki's and now. And, get in the bin, Ashley. And we are going to have a Pokemon game on Saturday on Gen 4. I and also have a massive physical media collection. Honestly, having all this retro tech and freaking stuff is just, it's my pride and joy. I love it. It makes me feel so happy. The only thing I would like to do is replace some of the front of my dual cases because they are a bit cracked. Some of them, because I've had a bad habit of tripping over because of my poor balance and dropping things when I've been holding them, and I've cracked a few PS1 cases like that, and it's made me sad. Right, we need the rifle. Okay. Got him. I didn't steal your stereo, homie. Oh dear. More of them. One left. More of them. February 3rd was also an anniversary. The infamous plane crash with Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper, and Richie Valens. Really? Good lord. I did not know that. He went down. We are burning through ammo here, man, though. I need to be a bit more careful. Right, she's still up there. So, a while back, Jacob the Dabbler was asking me if I'd actually do some vlogs and video diaries on Silver, you better not get me killed. We're trying not to. We're trying not to, actually. On a lot of the tech in my video game collections. Would you be interested in seeing some of that? Folks in chat. If I was to actually do a few vlogs on all my retro stuff. And put some things in the shorts feed. How are we anyway, Ashley? 8 years later, same day, we lost the great Joe Meek in the small apartment 304 Holloway Road in London. Yeah, I believe you've mentioned that before, actually, dude. I believe you have. How has life been treating the Space Ghost as well? Our favorite Space Ghost from coast to coast. Okay, I think that's nearly all of them. I think we're okay. Come on. That was annoying. I was aiming properly. Hang on. Did you know that RE5 and RE6 are now considered retro? RE6 I'd say no because it came out in the 2010s. Like, it trips me out how the PS3 is now classed as a retro console. Like, that thing is 20 years old today. Or not today specifically, but 20 years old this year. Like I said, how do you think that makes me feel when I was born in the era where the PS2 was my sort of like mainstay console? Out of the bin, Ashley. Ashley? Get out of the bin. You too, Immortal Ashley. Out of the bin. Also have a couple of recipes to make in the future. Chicken, bacon, ranch, and lasagna soup. Sorry that took so long, Sober. Ah, you're fine. Love learning about the great Joe Meek. Definitely ahead of his time. That's all good. Oh, guess what? Guess what I had while I was in Tennessee, Space Ghost? Firehouse subs. I had Firehouse subs for the first time, and oh my god, Firehouse subs are banging. They actually blow Subway clean out the water. The difference is that much. No, I missed what you said about Pokemon, Udi merch. I remember the first game I played on 360 was Star Wars Clone Wars Republic Heroes. Hasn't, I don't remember that one specifically. But the game I remember the most, Star Wars game I remember most from the Xbox is KOTOR.
I opened it, Leon.
Lordy lordy did it have its bugs. But lordy lordy was it still such a fun narrative adventure. I'd love to play Jade Empire for the channel. But trying to get that running on modern systems and debugged is frustrating, I hear. Hello, merchant.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
And I agree that they're better than Subway, but the last time I had Firehouse, it wasn't all that hype. Too high in price for what you get. Yeah, dude, me and Suki got like 2 6-inch sandwiches, and I think it was something like $21 for 2 6-inch subs. KOTOR came out 23 years ago.
What are you selling?
Yeah, that makes me feel away. That certainly makes me feel away. Okay, right. That's a little pricey for 6-inch subs.
Come back anytime.
I know, right? Then again, dude, what's the going rate for a 6-inch sub in Subway? They're charging $5 or $6 for a 6. I know for a fact they're charging £5 or £6 for a 6-inch sub in Subway. I think they're charging the same in the US, aren't they? About $6 for a 5-inch sub for a 6-inch sub. Leo says, Udi have released a new line of Pokemon merch. I want that Squirtle Sherpa blanket so much. I see, okay. If it was maybe $15, I'd say that's a bit fair. Yeah, I'm sure it was nearly like $18, $19, $20 for like 2 6-inch subs. Going to Wendy's and getting a Baconator was cheaper. I loved having me a double... You know what? I might have me a double Baconator this weekend. Right. It's time to get some Ganados.
Leon, I have some bad news.
I'd rather not hear it.
Well, I'm afraid I have to tell you anyway. We've lost contact with the chopper. Someone must have shot it down, though we can't
I'm afraid I can tell you anyway.
We're prepping another chopper for you. Meanwhile, I want you to head towards the extraction point.
Got it.
Okay, hang on, just checking my some of my channel settings. Wait there. Just making sure the stream is being cooperative. Sometimes it can be a bit finicky. Also, peeps in chat, how have the ads been? I do hope the ads have not been too disagreeable with you lot. Have we had any problems with the ads? Bear with me. I'm just gonna check. You're probably using ad block, aren't you, dude? Because normally people have been complaining recently that the ads have been way too frequent. So I have been kind of mindful of that. Ads have been frequent. Yeah, people have been complaining about that. I've only had 2 since I've gotten here. Yeah, oh, you have YouTube Premium. Oh, that explains me. I don't... Dude, if you have YouTube Premium, be my guest. I still get paid when YouTube Premium members watch the channel. And like I said, I'm only about, maybe 250 quid off being able to afford a ticket to go see Suki again anyway. So, please, by all means, keep watching with your YouTube Premium. Let's go.
What are we gonna do, Leon?
Hate to say it, but we're sandwiched all right. Quick, in that cabin!
Leon! Small world, eh? Well, I see that the president's equipped his daughter with ballistics, too.
How rude! And I don't believe there's any relevance with my figure and my standing. Who are you?
Oh, excuse me, Your Highness. Perhaps the young lady might want to
Also,
introduce
is the music a
herself
bit
first
too loud
before
on the
asking
game?
someone his name.
Do I have
Her
to
name's
turn the game
Ashley
down a bit?
Graham, the president's daughter.
Yeah, how much is YouTube Premium? Is it like £11 a month
Don't
now?
worry. She's cool.
Also,
Well, never mind.
jovial
There's
nature
supposed to be some
aside,
kind of obvious symptom
about
before you turn into one of
YouTube
them.
Premium and the moolah and that kind of thing. Genuine,
Ashley,
honest to God, thank you to all of you people that actually
It's game time.
watch and give donations, super chats, and gift subs. Seriously. You don't have to give that to me, and the fact that you do and you actually support what I do here and make this into a little thing for me, when just a year ago, 18 months ago, it was, you know, not anywhere near as big as it is now. I'd say about 18 months ago, it wasn't anywhere near as big as it is now. A huge thank you to all of you guys for that. I mean, just consider that, Leo. All those ads that you watch, well, I probably get at least a penny out of those ads that you watch. YouTube probably gets the other 20 pence out of them, but hey-ho. Are you ever going to stream KOTOR? I might. Do I need to send the game volume down? It really blurs and gets loud in this segment.
Use this. Leon, are you okay?
Did he just... Was that a Ganado? Or did he just throw something at me? Seems fine.
Thanks, Leon. Thanks, Leon. Leon, are you okay?
No, we're nearly dead. Hang on.
Leon, are you okay?
Right, let me get up the stairs. Hang on. How are they throwing things at me from that angle? I'm getting a bit miffed at this. I might do, I would like to do a, no, I want to do a KOTOR 2 playthrough. KOTOR 2 is where it's at. I love playing as the Jedi Exile. I have not seen the new Silent Hill film. Might watch it the movies when it comes out. Wow, there's a lot of you boys there. Hey, fellas. Oh, Christ. How many of these homies?
Leon, are you okay?
Did he just hit me through a freaking banister? Yeah. No, yes, Leo, it's all gone down. It's all gone down, that is right. It has indeed happened.
Use this.
Apparently it's for abuse of public office while being a serving royal. And some of the allegations rumor that he may have shared important UK secrets with a certain person affiliated with a certain set of files. That's what the rumors and allegations are. So poor Charles has got his work cut out for him now.
Leon, upstairs.
Can I get some ammo before we go upstairs, please? I've got no bloody ammo left. Okay.
Man, this never ends.
No, it doesn't. Wasn't all this stuff kicking off that happened over 30 years? No. This is new stuff, Leo. Right, that gives us a minute to breathe. Get off. Are we done yet, guys? Please tell me we're done.
Use this.
There can't be any more of them, surely. Hey, in other news, I finally caught up with my Genshin main quests. Very nice. Sounds like we both had a reasonable time then. I found and fixed up some of my retro tech. You're working on your Genshin quests. Life is good. They're buggering off.
Looks like they're backing off.
So, what do
I've
we do
never
now?
really played Genshin much,
Bridge
to
I
be
crossed
fair.
to get here's out, so I guess we have no choice but to keep moving.
I forgot something. You guys go on ahead.
Lewis,
But I'm a bit mindful about playing it because obviously it's a free-to-play that's monetized. And I already have 2 free-to-play games that are monetized in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel that I actually do need to at least keep up with to some small degree, both for card practice and also for the channel because I make content relating to Yu-Gi-Oh! And the other one being Fortnite, which I play with Suki, though I am thinking of dropping out of Fortnite for a bit. Cancelling my Fortnite subscription, which is about the same price as a Final Fantasy XIV subscription, and going back to Final Fantasy XIV with Suki for a bit, and having her come along with me while I get caught up on the Stormblood expansion. Have you been playing Dice Rally and Master Duel? Yeah, with my hero deck, actually. In fact, I've just bought a load of the new support cards from Maze of Muertos. I've bought the new Mekanko deck, new Mekanko cards for my Mekanko Flame Swordsman deck, and I have also got the new Masked Hero support cards too, which are looking to be absolutely banging. We can get easy access to Contrast Hero Chaos and a 1-turn Dark Law now. It's beautiful. Absolutely makes me feel so pleased with life. So pleased with life. You don't use your camera on these streams? Nah, I've never been a video YouTuber, to be honest. I've never showed my face. I've always just been a voice tuber. Nah, you're fine. Hey, I mean, dudes, we've got to 2,800 subscribers and have full monetization without ever having showed my face. So I must be doing something right.
Welcome.
Must be doing something right.
What are you buying? Come back anytime.
Right. So, Ganado's or freaking El Gigante? The answer is we're going to do both. The answer is we are actually going to do both. So let's have fun. I want to get the stones for the mask. El Gigante first. Then it's going to be the Ganados. We're going to deal with the Bella sisters. Right, hang on. Shoot the chains off the gate. Can't wait until next Friday. You and me both. I've already put my name down for the Infinite Ammo podcast on 9. It's going to be in March. Right, we'll slow the El Gigante down.
Leon!
That didn't slow him down very much, did it? No, bloody well did not. Yeets! That'll slow him down a bit, though. That's 69 rounds. Doesn't like that either. Got him. Timber! Down he goes. Easy win. Cool. Used a couple of our grenades, but we're fine. Got the old key. It must show that I play this quite a bit, or have played this quite a bit. Okay, gemstones up there. On that side of that bucket. Yep. We have so many, right? We have so many incendiary grenades now that Chief Mendes is basically just going to be an insta-kill. There's not even going to be much of a fight happening. I had pancakes tonight as well. I know it was pancake day on Tuesday, but I had My dad made these really nice sort of like savory pancakes with you know, onion, with some like I think it was a bit of kimchi, some mixed veg, and some Chinese sauces. It was really yummy in pancakes. Savory pancakes are nice. It's Ganado fun time. Get in the bin, Ashley. Actually, no. We'll take her in the bin that's higher up. The machine, the freaking Red 9's I've seen a lot of use. This gun is really good. Don't put me in bins. It's for your own safety. Your own safety. Your own safety, Ashley. We've got to put you in the bin. Get in the bin. The safety bin. I've played a little bit of Alone in the Dark, but not a huge amount. Use one of the eggs there, actually. Didn't realize she was even behind us. Jesus. Hang on, we're in trouble. Alright, better eat the brown chicken egg now. Oh crap, two of them. Apologies, Silver, I had to check on my muse, no problem. I love Sable as well, Leo. I've gotten really attached, like I've gotten really attached to her. I got so attached to her. Okay, it's time for the Bella sisters. Yeah, Bogey's a sweetie. Sable's a lot quieter and a lot more standoffish. She will come to you and love you on her own terms, but Bogey is constantly seeking all the affection, and if you pet him, he will turn over, he will stretch out, he will lay on his side, he will lay on his back. The problem is, because he has such sharp front claws, Suki hasn't been able to clip them. And I'm very, very wary about letting him reach out to try and freaking, you know, grab me with his claws. Because of that, They are that freaking sharp. They are like thick and razor sharp. They will tear your clothes. So we've nicknamed them Murder Mitts. We have nicknamed him Mr. Murder Mitts. And whenever it's like, I don't mind sitting there and petting him, but if he reaches out to try and freaking, you know, put his paw on me, I have to be careful because he'll rip my shirts. I mean, literally rip my shirts. They're that sharp. And I don't want him to feel like he's unloved because of it, because he's not. I just don't want him to scratch me or rip my shirts. He's a very affectionate boy, though. Yay. Here we go. Oh, right. Yep, shotgun. I should know. TMP will work. Fellow sisters, they need to be stunned. Some of your messages have been deleted. People have been asking me to play Left 4 Dead. Freaking Jay has been asking me to play Left 4 Dead with him for a while. There's one over there. What a knob. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Right. We're going to search the area for any other extra items and equipment. Because by God... 69 rounds again. By God, have we gone through the ammo supply. Like, have we ever? Don't think there's anything else here. Just gonna check for barrels and items. Yeah. See, me and you are gonna clash here, Riolu. Because, we'll both be streaming Resident Evil on the same day, won't we? Ah, you're gonna try and do it in one stream, but the message got deleted. I see. Yeah, it won't be one stream for me. And I've got to try and get it finished within a week because the following Friday I'm being sent to Bradford. I'm sure I said Ashley. Either way. If I didn't, apologies, old habits die hard. I was calling you the other name for so many years. Yeah, I'm being sent to Bradford the weekend after next. To be a delegate for the Yorkshire Labour Conference. So the weekend after next, I won't be here. Right, we'll clear the whole area out, then we'll get Ashley back. I've played Star Wars Dark Forces before, I just don't... I'm dubious about streaming it because I know I won't finish it. That's why I'm dubious about streaming it. I am pretty sure I won't finish it. Good, there we are. Dropping by to say, hey, how's everyone's 2026 going so far? Not bad. How is your 2026 treating you, my man? Hope life is well, Mr. Marcus. It's nice to see you after the old return from Tennessee. Hope you are well. I did that with RE4 Remake and ended up streaming like 14, 16 hours and wasn't able to finish the game. I streamed for another 6 hours the next day. I'm just going to break it up into parts. I won't have the time to do that. My schedule's too out there. That and I just don't have the energy to stream. We did sort of like that long. The longest stream I've ever done is 7 hours, and I was feeling ill by the end of it. I was getting heart palpitations and was short of breath. I just needed to go to bed. Nah, I like to just do nice 3-4 hour chunks. The formula works, it's not changing. 2 hours is a short stream, 3 hours is a regular length, and 4 hours is long. Resident Evil 4 is actually my longest stream. We did go for about, I think it was 7 hours. Gives enough time to reload. Leo, I just... I like to push myself, because if, like, Leo, I'm completely transparent. I want to grow this channel to the point where it's a job. And the only way I'm going to be consistent with that, I want this to actually be a job. And the only way I'm going to actually keep that up, even just to, you know, make it a full-blown part-time thing, would be to be consistent. Very good hit. Okay, we can now soften them up with that. I really aren't keen on drinking as much these days, Leo. Don't get me wrong, I like a good drink every now and again, but it's a very rare thing. By the way, you could do Dark Forces as Star Wars did special, so you don't have the obligation to finish it. That's good. Imagine doing a drunk stream, says Ashley. Yeah, I don't drink a huge amount. The most I probably drank it for quite a while is actually not counting like having a good drink at Christmas, because you know, normally have a couple of rum and colas or a couple of rum and colas and maybe a glass of champagne at Christmas, because that's Christmas. But the most I probably have drank in a while is when I was at Suki's, because over the course of the time I was there, so you know, about give or take around 3.5 weeks, I think I got 2 6-packs of Bud Light over the course of those 3.5 weeks, and drank those gradually over like 3.5 weeks. I had like maybe 2 beers. I had like sort of maybe, I think it was maybe 3 beers one night, then 2 beers. This was like when I was at a sister's house watching movies with a sister and a sister's partner as well. Had like maybe 3 beers one night, 2 beers another, then had a night off, and then, you know, had the other one when I came back. And then I got a 6-pack in, and we have a bartender game called Valhalla, cyberpunk bartender action. And it does actually say with that game, because it's a bartending game where you serve drinks, you know, sit back, relax, play the game in a relaxed setting with some low lights and a couple of drinks. So I would have a couple of beers while me and Suki played the bartender game together. Played it one night, had a couple of beers. Played it another night, had a couple of beers. You get the idea, until we'd finished them. So over the course of 3.5 weeks, I must have had 2 6-packs. And that's probably the most beer I have drank in a very long time. Right, better go get Ashley. I left you in the bin, Ashley, I'm sorry. You finished Last of Us 2. Very good. Now you don't have to ever play it again because it's terrible. No, the gameplay is good. The gameplay is very good, but the story's dreadful. Petty Revenge, the video game. Petty Revenge and Catfights, the video game. Whereas the story in the first one was a lot more nuanced and fun and engaging and memorable.
Going, Leon?
I'm not going anywhere, lass. Shut up. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have nothing but freaking love for the first Last of Us. Very good game. I just think that I just feel that the second game, with its plot and its how it really paints Joel and how it treats Joel, basically took everything the first one established, doused it in gasoline, threw a match on it, and then spat on what was left. I'm really not a fan. Oh wow, yeah, we're on the last chapter. We're on the last chapter before the castle. Would you look at that? How long have we been streaming, chat? It ruins everything that it served to set up. It ruins everything it set up in the first one by how it treats Joel. And then it actually tries to paint Abby like a sympathetic character when she's just a big muscle woman jerk with a bad attitude that goes around trying to frickin', you know, just brute force everything. And it's... no. No. I really dislike it. Love the first one. Really strongly dislike the second one. The first one created such a strong bond between Joel and Joel and frickin' Ellie in a way that you didn't expect it would. And then that ends up ruined. Oh, don't get me started on that, Leo. Oh, the pregnant chick. Don't get me started on that. Me and you were on the same page there last. Don't get me started. Oof. No. Like, congrats to you for finishing it, dude. But it is not for me. It is not for me. At all. Okay, there's the two difficult Ganados dealt with. TMP, I'm dynamite. TMP, I wanna fight. I think it's one of those agree to disagree moments, dude. I mean, I'm just glad you enjoyed it. I am just glad you enjoyed it, at least. But I'd play the first one for the channel. I own it on PS4. I bought it as part of the PlayStation Greatest Hits collection for like 15 quid. But I won't be playing the second one, as far as I'm concerned. I will read fan fiction if I want a good ending to The Last of Us. I nearly just figured out who she reminds me of. Lambert from Alien, but way more dislikable. Fair enough. Why Lambert, though? Silver, I officially declare you forgiven for all your previous poor game decisions. Yeah, I feel me and you were on the same page here, Leo, aren't we? People have been asking me to, purely in looks. Ah, fair enough. On the Lambert from... You mean Lambert from the first Alien, right? Problem solved. Problem solved. Yeah, the one who had a very gruesome death according to the director. You don't see it, do you? You actually don't see it. I mean, let's be honest. The only one in my opinion, I'm fine with it because of the fact that it's set in an apocalyptic scenario. It isn't supposed to have a happy ending. I'm not saying it has to, but just it seems to just the ending to the second one is so depressing it ruins all the positives set up by the first. And that just ruined the whole experience for me. Like, I watched my favorite YouTuber play the first one, and then I've seen the second one, and I'm just like, well, that just unzips its fly and then, you know, takes a slash all over the first one. Kaboom. Anyway, we're not gonna get into this. I'll be here all day. I will be here all day for this little The director implied that via her original unedited. The director implied that via her original unedited death, we find out the alien was male. Oh my god! Wait, they hadn't. Do you ever see the? Is there any way to actually, or is there any physical release of Alien where you see more of that? Because that sounds both astounding and utterly horrifying. Parker was one of my favorite supporting characters in the first Alien. Like, it's amazing how both the first two Alien movies came out before I was even born. And the same for, like, the freaking Terminator movies. And, dude. Such good movies, especially the Alien. I love it. You know, I love the first two Alien movies, and I love the first two Terminators. It's mainly in script form. Okay. Okay, who is ready for Mendes? Sylvia, you need to watch Return to Silent Hill. The only Silent Hill movie I've watched fully is the first one. I didn't actually mind the first Silent Hill movie with Sean Bean in it.
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. What are you selling?
What am I selling? It's a good question. Sell the elegant mask. Sell the beer stein. Sell the ruby. Sell the spinal.
What are you buying?
Is there any point upgrading these when we're going to be getting rid of them for the riot gun? We might keep the riot gun. I don't know. Riot gun or striker. Well, there were pictures of Anselus Lambert. Like there were at the beginning. And the alien in certain looming. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Please don't tell me the alien attempted to reproduce biologically. Oh, no, no, no. No. That is not kosher. That is not kosher. The Jewish community nor the local synagogue would approve of that. Ooh, no. No. In the words of Jim Trott from The Vicar of Dibley, no, 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 no. Yes, no. Definitely no. Has anybody else watched The Vicar of Dibley? I love that TV sitcom. No, 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 no. No parking is allowed on the upper field. Love that frickin' sitcom. Are you ready for Mendes?
You better stay outside.
Hey,
Ashley,
Mac.
go hide.
How you been? How are you? Yo, Silver Bro. Long time now. I've been busy nowadays, but I'm back now. Pull up a seat, Mac. Pretty fine, bro. How about you? Resident Evil 9 releases next week. I'm a very happy camper. One sec, Leo. Gotta dodge the QTEs. If I miss it, retype the message. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Beautiful. Boom. Why has it been a whole year and a half since I last played this? You gotta love it. Mendes just put his back into it. You can do it, put your back into it. Okay. Easy boss fight. Who can count from 1 to 5? He's very weak to incendiary grenades. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. That's it. I can't remember who it was that told me he's very weak to incendiary grenades, but by God, does that do the job. Right, pick up the money. Don't forget the money. I don't know if the money can despawn. I think it has done on a previous playthrough. I'm not risking it. There's the money. Show me the money. Show me the money. I think I would only do randomizer streams of OGRE4 from now on. Base game kind of bores me nowadays. Nah. Gonna disagree on that one. There's something, if you haven't played it for like a good year, just coming back to RE4 and bashing through a vanilla playthrough again, that just feels good. Almost therapeutic even, I'd say. Just relaxes you, makes you feel at one with the world. How's Suki? Any pet? What was her name again? Luna! My lovely little Labrador. She was a sweetheart today. Suki is good. I have just spent some time in the old Tennessee. For a few weeks. It has been lovely. I'm a very happy guy, Mac. Very happy. Nice to have you back, though. We're gonna go for like another half an hour, so pull up a seat. Get comfy. Join us for the fun. And then we're gonna wind it down, and I'll be back tomorrow with more... either more Resident Evil 4 or another episode of Fear and Hunger. I haven't decided yet. I want to play some more Fear and Hunger Termina. I want to get reacquainted with my beautiful baby girl Marina. I love her. And I also want to play GTA 5 with Johnny on Saturday. Yeah, it's been a good week all in all. I actually got home Sunday evening at like freaking 6. I want to say 6:30 around there. It was around there, yeah. After a very long 24 hours of traveling. Oh my god. So yeah, I've been back about 4 days. Dimension. Is it called Dimension? Right. Let's yeet ourselves out of here. Okay, I did pick up the TMP ammo. Thank God.
Are you okay, Leon?
Yeah, just killed a big angry centipede dude with a big beard. Life is good when you're at Ninja Block. It's PS5 as well. I'll look it up. I can't be regular, but I'll try to watch your stream. Days get pretty busy as you get older. I get that. I only have the time to stream on evenings anyway. Normally from like 8 till about maybe 10:30, 11. Because I'm a town councillor, a community trustee, and a part-time secretary. So I'm busy, and I just kind of slot the channel in on evenings when I can. What did Leo say? Leo, your message has been eaten. The only thing I can see is when you... I love Dante Ravioli's channel. Does he still make content? Does he still make videos? Your message, whatever it is, has been eaten. The last thing I saw you say was kick his ass. Kick the anus, yeah? Also, why have I got Wild Dogs theme from Time Crisis stuck in my head? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. You said something about vegans. Dante does still do content very good. It's by Acid Glow and is called "What Happened to Lambert during the alien encounter." Just put that in our personal Discord chat, mine and yours, because yeah, I would love to frickin' watch that. Let's go. Let's go. I'll pull up. I'll pull up. Let's go. Not really. I think it's good that we got RE games on the Switch. Leo, I've actually been playing. I have played my Switch for a good long while I've been away. In fact, I took my Nintendo Switch and my freaking 3DS with me. I did that whole Pokemon Soul Silver playthrough, and me and Suki had a full playthrough of the freaking another route of Fire Emblem Three Houses. I would love to bring some Fire Emblem to the who's playing RE9 on the Switch too. Is it releasing on the Switch too? Please tell me that's sarcasm. No, I'll be playing it on PS5. My PC isn't powerful enough to play RE9. It's PS5 for me. I'm streaming this on PC right now, but then again, you need a pocket calculator to run this. Yeah, Leo, was it you that asked me to play Fire Emblem on the channel? I would genuinely love to play Fire Emblem on the channel, but the Switch. Sorry. Oh God, my controller's died. You're kidding me. It's died. Three houses. Right. God. Have I got any working batteries right now? It'll be Fates or Three Houses. Fates is one of my personal favorites. I think we're out of batteries. I think I'm out of rechargeables. Why did I not charge any of these before I left? Oh. Crap. This is inconvenient. Have I got any that are still working? Hang on. Right, so they're dead. We're getting RE9 on PC as it's the only thing I have a strong enough... No, this is a silver moment. I didn't charge any of my freaking batteries before I left, chat. This is a royal pain in the ass. Are these working? Okay, they've got some dregs left in them. They've got dregs left in them. We might... we might just have to get to the castle and call it, because I've got no charged batteries. Oh my God. Right, okay. These have got some juice left. by God, is it not a lot? No problem. See you again in a bit, Mick. That's why I use wired controllers. I could wire this up, but I don't have the cable for it. Give me a sec. If these die, I'm gonna have to get my phone's charge cable and plug it in. And we're gonna have to do this, wired. Which I absolutely hate. Don't get me wrong, these are all rechargeable batteries. Morning, Captain. Evening, sir. You have literally caught us right at the end as I'm yelling at controllers having dead batteries. How are we, Mr. Dabbler? Do it be dabbling. And do it be dabbling. How are you and your new lady friend? Hope life is well and is treating you well. Life is peachy, very good. Did you see what I was streaming earlier? No, I can't say I did. I was in a meeting from about 7 until about 8:15. Oh no, sorry. I was pre-prepping for a meeting from 6. And then I was in a meeting for until about 8:15. So I spent nearly 2 hours doing meeting stuff. Preparing paperwork and hosting a meeting
You take that one.
on Microsoft Teams. So, no. We like it when life is peachy, my man. That we do. Oh, Mr. Dabbler, have I got a story for you? I'm going to retell the story just for you since you're a good little wallaby. So, you've talked about being interested in seeing all my video game and like anime collection and stuff, right? Since I have a quite sizable one. Are you ready? Right. So, I'm going to tell the story, and this might actually bring us into story time with Silver territory and then be enough for the wind down at like 11:30. So, okay. And then if the controller dies, I won't feel as bloody guilty, because then I can go grab the battery charger and charge the bugger. Anyway. So, you know CEX, the nasty, horrible trade shop that's basically, let's be real, it's just a pawn shop for the, if you want to play on stereotypes, it's a pawn shop for those who are lacking teeth, decorum, and options to, pawn their goods for pennies and sig money. No. It is basically a pawn shop. They take all your high-value freaking tech and electronics and give you pennies for it and then sell it back at a brutally high markup. Anyway. So I have a bunch of duplicate animes and anime Blu-rays from my collection, right? I have it. Oh yes, the man is aware. Big Steve goes and steals a bunch of frickin' hi-fis and then flogs them at CEX for frickin' Bundy money. That's basically what happens. Or Steve the spice addict goes and steals a couple of old Nokias for you know, and then flogs them at CEX. Yeah. Anyway. So, I have duplicate animes in my collection, right? So, I decided, you know what? These have been sitting around. It's gonna take too long to actually freaking put them up on, like, they're going for about 10 quid on eBay. But then, after they've spent 2 or 3 weeks... Steve the Spice Addict is ruthless. Steve the Spice Addict is ruthless work. Yes, yes indeed. Anyway, so I thought by the time I've actually put those on eBay, waited 2 or 3 weeks to sell them, paid the per item sale costs on the shop front, and then covered the postage cost, I will have, well, 8 to 10 quid. I will have probably lost nearly half of what they're worth anyway, and only got like maybe 4 or 5 quid for them. Whereas CEX will take them in for like maybe, you know, 3 to 4 quid each. So I'll lose maybe a quid or two. But I'll get all these duplicate animes. And I've got a massive Evangelion DVD Platinum collection that I haven't really watched in years because it needs the American Blu-ray player out the attic. And I've also now got a complete Blu-ray collection of Evangelion, with the end of Evangelion and the Death and Rebirth movies bundled in. So I'm going to trade that in as well. And I've also got a duplicate copy of RoboCop Rogue City. So I'm going to trade all that in. And then, while I was getting all that together, I got tempted to look in my Nintendo DS collection. My Nintendo DS collection and my big storage box full of Nintendo stuff, to check that I still have my copies of Pokemon Black and Black 2. Which I do, by the way. With saves on them from a decade ago. It's beautiful. And then after that, I thought to myself, you know what? Right in the back of my cupboard, with a load of my other retro stuff, is my PSP collection. And I'd been looking at the price of some of the PSP stuff and what it goes for these days. Some of it's collector's items. So I took a load of the PS1 and PS2 games out the back of my cupboard, full of retro stuff, right? So I already had a crate full of PSP stuff slung all over the frickin' place. I had a bunch of PS1 and PS2 games slung all over the place, just stacked up in big piles. Like, they'd taken up so much space that in the end I'd had to go and move them over to the frickin' bed. So it was all over the damn place. And I got a load of my PSP stuff out. And I actually looked at some of the PSP titles and PS2 games that I've actually got in my collection. I have got Persona stuff in my collection. I've got Persona 1. That's worth about 40 quid for a used copy on CEX or 70 quid on eBay. I've got Persona 2. CEX are taking that for 85 quid cash, 100 quid trade credit, or eBay it's been listed for as high as 170 quid. So about frickin' 400 plus Australian dollars. I've got various collector's editions of Fire Emblem games. I've got a load of Pokemon DS games that are worth a small fortune. I've got Legend of the Dragoon physical disc that's going for about 100 quid. But I went through all of this stuff in my collection. And then I thought to myself, you know what? The PSP stuff's really rare. I don't want to sell this. I actually want to try and get it out and play it. I've also got Fire Emblem Path of Radiance for the Gamecube. That's worth about about 120 to 150 quid on eBay. Been sold on CEX for 80, or sold to CEX for 80 quid cash. So about another 300 to 400 Australian dollars there. And in the end, after going through all this rare stuff, I just wanted to actually see about I have a copy of Dragoneer's Aria on PSP. I've never seen anyone play it. In a minute, we'll go on CEX, Leo, and see how much that's worth. I'm actually curious. We'll do that before we end the stream. So, anyway, Jacob, sorry, we've gone around the houses, but enjoy, enjoy story time with Silver. I'm surprised you don't have your games on a shelf as well, dude. I don't have enough space. The wall isn't bloody big enough. So I spent 5 hours yesterday while on the phone with Hartsu, our mod in chat, Mr. Reese, because he's recently finished his job contract, so he's home right now, and I didn't have anything on yesterday because I had my meetings and stuff for the party today. So I had a free afternoon yesterday. I decided that I was gonna get my old PSP out of its worn out, flaky, freaking, you know, fabric carry case. And I was actually, instead of selling all this stuff, I was going to actually try and charge up my PSP and get it working again and play some of these games. And then that got me to the point where I packed up a lot of the PS3 games I didn't use, put them back in the same spot that the freaking, oh god, the freaking PSP stuff had been in, and then gave the I do have a lot of games on a rack. It's like a CD rack, it's not a full shelf. I gave the PSP games a slot on the rack, and then I actually organized a lot of my I put my entire PS5 collection on the rack as well. And so earlier today, before prepping, CX is selling it for 15 quid. Don't let it go, Leo. It's worth a lot more than that. It's ridiculous. Like I said, Persona 2 Innocent Sin is worth about 150 to 170 quid on eBay. CEX are taking it in cash for 85 quid. Anyway. So, today, before getting all of my paperwork and stuff ready for my meeting, I went into one of my the storage drawers in my in the freaking room, and went into this big bottom drawer that's just full of wires and chargers. And I actually found my fully working, it's got a slightly loose wire, but as long as you hold it on a certain angle, you're fine. My fully working PSP and PS Vita chargers, and I also found my PS Vita while going through that shelf, or that freaking drawer, yesterday as well. So I charged up my PS Vita today, and it works. I charged it up fully, switched it on, it still works, plays games, and is in perfect condition. So I cleaned up the charge cable, I've bought a new carry case for it, and I'm going to clean up the screen and put a screen protector on it, and also clean up my Vita and get my Vita working. So I decided, right, all these rare games, screw selling them. Screw selling them. Like, if I've got excess Blu-rays and the odd video game here that I really don't play or have a duplicate copy of, let it go or stick it on eBay. But what we're going to do from now on, I'm actually going to start showcasing some of these rare collector's items that I've got in the actual shorts feed, with a valuation of how much they're actually worth, and show off some of this retro tech. Because Jacob has been asking for the longest time, dude, show us your video games. Show us your freaking anime collection. So I'm going to start showing my retro stuff in the shorts feed. I've got PS4 collector's editions that are worth a small fortune. I've got PSP games that are worth a small fortune. Might as well show them off. Yeah, so we're going to do that in the foreseeable future, alongside the... I'm going to come back into the GTA nostalgia shorts as well. You're going to play a Silent Hill 2 remake. Very good. Also, yeah, I'm going to frickin' be... My brain's gone blank. Excited for you, homie. Well, you said you wanted to see some of them. I am a bit sad that some of my PS1 collection, some of the cases are a bit cracked and a bit beaten up. Because sadly, a few of them have fallen out of the cupboard before, and it's cracked the front cases. I would like it to. You doing any more X-Files? We will have one more part of it, yeah. But I don't know when. Because we're going to be playing more Resident Evil and GTA 5 this week, so I couldn't tell you when. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna get a nice throw blanket out, get a nice setup, and start showing these off. Also, I hope you guys saw the cheeseburger fries short when I was at Pub Quiz last night. Really enjoyed those cheeseburger fries. They're lovely. Thankfully, I've had a very light week this week. I've only had 2 meetings and a bit of light paperwork. So this week has been quite light. Next week's going to be a bit heavier because I have the constituency meeting that I have to attend. And like I said, in about 2 weeks' time, I'm going to be busy. Because the first week of March is going to be mad. Because I have 2 town council meetings, a load of clerical work to get done, and I'm being sent to the Yorkshire Conference that weekend. So the first weekend of March is just... The first week of March is just crazy. And next week is going to be busy as well. But this week's actually been very, very light. So I've been making the most of it. And I've thankfully had Ace's company now that he's, finished his work contract. You know, not ideal for him. But I've appreciated his company all the same. Right. This controller's dying. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to save here. And then we're going to do the wind down. You know, every southerner that goes to Yorkshire says they love it. And you know what? More power to you. More power to you. There are some good cities in Yorkshire, dude. Leeds is good. Leeds is excellent. Sheffield's good. York is beautiful. Like, York is excellent. Suki loves York. I love York. I'd love to freaking live in, you know, York city centre, but it's just so damn expensive. It is so damn expensive. I'll need to start getting up early again if I want to catch these streams. Yes, you will, dude. Because I'm now starting... Luna's good, thank you. I'm now starting streams at about 8:30 UK time. So you may have to convert those to Oz to get your answer. Whatever 8:30 UK time is the time you need to be getting up. But yeah, full swing. Back into YouTube again. Like I said, we're going to keep trucking. And I'm also considering in the next few weeks doing another SGN review. Because the actual scripted review that we did for the Fear Effect re-release went really well. That's getting near 1,000 views now. And it's had some really good viewership. So I'm thinking of doing an SGN review for the original Time Splitters. Anyway, we'll wind it down here. Because I'm going to finish. Probably going to be streaming either more Resident Evil 4 tomorrow or another episode of Fear and Hunger. And then we've got Johnny Boy on for GTA 5 on Saturday. And then I'll be taking a break on freaking Sunday and Monday. And we'll be back on Tuesday. Unless anything changes. So yeah, a big thank you to everyone who stopped in. My name is Silver and I'm your host. If you play a lot of GTA, Resident Evil and retro games, feel welcome to leave a like and sub. We'd love... Godfather is going to be after GTA, possibly next weekend. We just have to make sure Johnny's got the schedule for it. So yeah, feel welcome to leave a like and sub. Our next milestone is 3K and we'd love to see you there. We're getting very close. If you want to be kept up to date with everything we do here, you can follow us on Blue Sky at Silver Gaming Network so you never miss out on a live stream. And you can support us by hitting the big red join button for as little as 99 pence a month, or heading over to Silver Gaming Network on Patreon and becoming a Silver Patron. And every channel member and Silver Patron gets an exclusive shout out at the end of every live stream and pre-recorded Let's Play part, and access to exclusive supporter playthroughs on the channel. And right now, we have a playthrough of Pokemon Leaf Green on the go. The support is not all essential, but very much appreciated, and you can find the links to the Patreon in the video description and the channel's About section. A special thank you to our channel members and Silver Patrons at the time of this live stream. Mr. Jonathan Reese Free, Jay, Kota Okami, Jacob the Dabbler, Julio the Relinquished, Marcus, Space Ghost, Benjamin Martinez, my lovely Lady Suki, and Leo. And it is very much appreciated. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And to the rest of you who have stopped in, you've all been super awesome, and thank you very much for stopping in. And I will, of course, see you in the next one. So, guys, I have been Silver, your host. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or night, and I will see you again very soon. Take care, guys.